So hey guys, I am now starting a YouTube channel. I'm like a bit nervous because I've never done this. I've never put myself out there. But I've been getting people telling me like, yeah, go for it. We like you. They like me and this hot mess. I always tell my friend, my black friend, that I need edge control. Like maybe I should go for the black people products, like, cause obviously like herbal essence and all that good stuff isn't doing the cut. Cause my hair is like insane right now. I call it my mane, cause literally like it stays in place. Oh my gosh, that's when you know you need a haircut. When it just stays in place. But wow. Let's see, let me just tuck it in. Oh no, it looks like it's this side. I've been told I look like a librarian when I do that. You know, adjust my glasses and yeah, I'm your librarian now. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so a little bit about me. Like my name is Guadalupe Leon-Diaz, super Mexican, and I am a first gen of like in terms of education and all that goodness. You know, my parents are full on Mexican, and I am too. I'm Mexican American, so I don't really like because America right now is not what I want to be represented as. So, yeah, my last name is Leon-Diaz. So Leon's Spaniard and Diaz is French, I think, or vice versa. I'm a Mexican American mutt. That's what I call myself, a mutt. You know, just a blend of cultures. And yeah. Okay, so I'm back. I had to go get a snack because I'm freaking hungry. So, but hashtag health. So I got a LaCroix. It is the Pombaya. So that means it is apple and grape. I don't even know. And I got myself a little baggie of Fritos. And I mixed in some lemonades in there because they're bomb and my niece has like great taste. And so what I said a little bit about myself. I don't know if I mentioned that I am, well, okay, I said I'm a first gen student. So I went to San Diego State, which I freaking love. Bite on. And I was pre-physical therapy there. So basically I was like pre-med and I took almost every course. The only course I didn't take, or the series I didn't take, was organic chemistry, because I was like, why am I going to do that if I don't have to? And also like calc classes, I didn't do them because I was like, I don't need those, like, for what I want to do, which was physical therapy at that moment. Why did I need organic chem, or why did I need calc? You know, there was like, do you want to take calculus or do you want to take statistics? And I was like, statistics, dude, because stats tie in with like pre-med, and like stats are everywhere. They're even at baseball games. Like, you know, you see these, they're stats, right? Soccer games, and I'm all about sports. So I was like, sick, like I'm gonna do that. And that class was amazing. Definitely changed my perspective on statistics and like gambling. And I was like, I'm not gonna ever become a gambler. And so that was a little gist. Oh, okay. So I was pre physical therapy there. And then I decided my last semester I took a class called it was called Health Promotion of Physical Activity and Healthy Eating. I fell in love. Like this, that title spoke to me, and it was my last semester that I took it. So sadly, I took it so towards the end of my whole educational journey, and But I would never change a thing because I loved kinesiology. I love kinesiology. Kinesiology is the study of human movement, if you didn't know. And I'm always on the move, always on the move, always on the move. Because I have a background of being an athlete, so I was in soccer, travel soccer since I was like 7 up until 17 when I like tore my ACL. Um, and what else did I do? I did cross country. I know like everyone looks at me funny when I say that because I used to run for the fun of it because I was pretty good at it. So I just did it because the coach would come, like they asked me to join them, and so I was like, yeah, of course. I've always been the person to give everything a chance, right? So I did that, and like I did track in middle school because it was the cool thing to do. Like a whole bunch of kids do it, and they let you choose activities, right? They didn't let me choose any activity, so I told myself I'm gonna do like high jump, long jump, maybe a sprint. Well, cool story, bro. They told me, they were like, no, you're running the mile, you're doing the 200-meter relay, and you're doing the 100-meter relay. Why? I was so bummed that they did that to me, but I was like, okay, like they want me to succeed and give our team like some points, like if I end up taking the win, I'm all about those W's. And that's just a little background of my athletic journey. um I tore my ACL for the first time when I was 17. I was about to go play collegiate soccer at Northridge, which surprisingly I'm back there for grad school. I just started grad school yesterday. It was like the most fun thing ever, and I'm excited for what this health. I'm doing it. I'm gonna get a master's in public health with an emphasis on community health education. So I got you guys, fam. I got you. And that's just my little plan for now. I do want to pursue a doctorate in the future, and maybe in the East Coast where I'm like closer to Chicago family because they're awesome. My Chicago family, I just met them like in 2018 because of a family reunion, like bad things, not bad things, but like deaths were occurring in my family within like that year. That was like a life changer for us. And we're like, we need to embrace our family and our culture more than anything. Like, I had no idea I had cousins around my age, or they're not cousins, they're actually my nieces and nephews, sadly, and they're around my age, if not older. So that's always funny because I'm the youngest cousin here in California by far. Like, there's one other cousin of mine, and his name's, we call him Achi, and he is my age, but he's practically married, has like a fam and everything. Or not a fam, but I mean, his in laws are like now his fam, so I don't see him that often. And the other ones closer to my age would be like my sister Iris, who is 30, and I'm 24. So we have all these gaps. And yeah, just look at like talking about my background. So I'm all about sports. So I played basketball in middle school. Never in my life had I ever played, but I made the team. I made the team over some other girls, just basically because I was like fast, and I tried. Like, everyone's gonna go for someone who tries harder than a stud who's a lazy person. So I remember this quote that my high school Avid teacher told me, which Avid's like to promote college and stuff. He said, guys, you guys are going to college. I don't want you to be lazy. Lazy, so 4-letter word. He was all, just think about other 4-letter words. And I was like, dude, I don't know. Like, love? No. Well, he was all, and they're not thinking about like the sweet words. Think about the bad words. So it's like the F word, the S word, the C word. Like, I don't even like saying them personally, so I wouldn't even say them. Like, you guys can figure it out. And that just stuck with me. And it's been with me since then. And that little motto has changed my life drastically, and I will never forget that. So shout out to Mr. Lococo. So cool. His name is hilarious. I believe he's like Italian. I don't recall. I don't remember, but like his name is just hilarious. It's like Coco, like are you Lococo? Like, are you nuts in the head or something? That's what I bring about it. We had some mentors there as well who were like awesome people. We got Mr. Sears, great avid mentor, and Mrs. Leonard. So she totally helped me out because my junior year I was hospitalized for like nearly a month because of like chemical imbalances that were going on in my head, and like, you know, these imbalances they were met by my psychiatrist, who I love to death. Her name is Dr. Amy Strachan, and she was able to figure out my cause. And so she boiled it down to certain medications that help me out. Maybe I'll talk about that in the future, but now it's a little touchy subject for me, so I won't do that now because it's just a little intro for now. And okay, so right there, you see it says Amor Vince Omnia. So me and my whole family likes to be cultured. Like, we are so welcoming, and we don't care. We will try new foods. Like, before I wasn't like that, but now that I'm older, I'm like, dude, I want to try like what these people think is good. You know, I'm gonna be a foodie, and I low key am, but I do it all in moderation. And I want to say that like this year, I took a gap year from my undergrad to grad year because I didn't know what I wanted to do. So yeah, during this time, I found myself a lot. I decided to volunteer at a kitchen where they make meals for homeless and stuff, and for the pre-K programs that are funded by the state. And then it's called Community Action Committee, I believe. And so I helped out there. Didn't even help out that much as I wanted, but the like head of the kitchen he marked me down for 300 hours. I was like, oh my god, you are the best. So he helped me waive a ticket, a speeding ticket, so I didn't have to pay for that. I'm so bad when it comes to driving. Like, not gonna lie, I do speed, and but there's nothing wrong with that if you're doing it safe, right? At least that's what I tell myself. What else? Oh, I also got a parking ticket in downtown San Luis Obispo because I'm from Slow County. I personally live in Arroyo Grande, tiny little place. It's called the Village of Arroyo Grande. Definitely bigger than the little village in Chicago, which I have a whole story to talk about in Chicago. I really, really found myself there not too long ago on my 24th birthday. That was on July 24th, so it was my golden year, baby. So I went big. I was like, go big or go home. Like, here at home, literally, it's always about like, my birthdays are always very low key because it's a summer birthday, and I go wine tasting with the fam. You know, you're a little bougie over here, and I just decided I want to get out of my comfort zone and go celebrate in a city. So that's what I did, and it was lots of fun. But that's a different spiel, okay? So that is that. My name's Guadalupe Leon-Diaz, but I go by Lupita Leon-Diaz. Soon enough, you're gonna be like, Dr. Leon-Diaz, and I'm gonna be like fire boss babe. But right now, I'm just working on getting my master's so I can be Master Lupita Leon-Diaz. I'm kidding, but no lie, I'm excited for those credentials to be behind my name or in front of my name, because that means a lot. I love school, I absolutely love it. If you can tell, I'm a little nerd. I love to read books, and right now, let me show you what book I'm reading. It's freaking great. Are you guys ready for this? Drum roll, please. I'm gonna do the drum roll. Drum roll. Eminem, baby. The autobiography of Eminem. Talk about 8 Mile. Fire movie. Love that movie. So when I saw this at the gym I go to, so I go to a private 24-hour gym, the gym, Hylam, and you have like a little library, right, where you take one, give one. And I took one that was like about sports or something, very it's like a doctorate book, so it's backed up by facts. And it was a book from Dr. Hyman, who like is a great dude. But I found this book and it spoke to me. I was like, yes, Eminem. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? And I was like, heck yeah. So that's that. I'm a nerd. I gotta smile. I get compliments on that. I call it my money maker, because my mom literally, she like funded my braces, and I just gotta show it off, right? And I think everyone should. Which right now it looks a little off. It looks a little crooked. So, or maybe it's just me. I'm standing crooked. Maybe my whole face is crooked. Okay, anyway. Good talk, guys. Love y'all. Love y'all. See ya. See ya when I see ya.